Good afternoon, friends, and welcome back to Honeybee Farmstead. I'm Mel, and this video is going to be about some of the things that we're doing to make our creek line better, but it's got many uses. So behind you here you'll see 60 pots of Mānuka, which is like a type of tea tree, but you might also know that if bees feed on it they make Mānuka honey. So that's sort of the plan for it, as well as their root system is like a net and it sort of holds the ground together and stops erosion. So in the next few days we're going to be planting these, and we thought we'd take you along with us. She thinks you're her baby too. Been a hot minute. I'd say it's been about a month since I filmed the intro that you just saw for the Mānuka planting, but what we decided to do, because the drought went on and on and on, was to wait for the rains to come so that we wouldn't have to go watering these guys. We want them to have the best chance at life that they can. So what we've done here is loaded them up. Hey guys, they've loaded these up. Nah, I can't go on there with you. I'll go on either side here.
I can go on with it.
Yeah, you can, little bird, if you want to. But we can go either side of this one. We can go either side of this one. So Grace has got her little trailer. Her bike's finally fixed. And we're going to load hers.
What? I know it can fit though.
Some of these are looking a bit worse for wear. But I don't think they're dead. I think they've just gone into shock a bit because they didn't like the bore water that we were putting on them. That's why we have to get them out. Oh! So the Mānuka is designed to be good for the bees, producing good honey. It's also amazing
I think we're going to come back.
and has good healing properties. Keep loading, honey. Alright, we'll come back. No, I'm not going on that. You turn around, I'll go on the back there. Alright. What is it, Brock?
Look, sprouts, look. There.
Proper sprouted!
Yeah.
Yay! Oh, so good. Dead. The Massey, according to Alex, did a piston, meaning the motor's completely screwed. We just can't catch a break here. So you'll see it's started digging up this paddock and then died. So we have to wait for the next lot of money to come in before we can buy a new one. R.I.P. Fergie.
It's your
You
bike
don't have
and you're
to.
ready.
I'll go.
On her bike?
No. One.
Yeah, Mark, you go.
When you plant this one, we want to have the flat sides like that, so that when we drive through, the flat sides are facing out. Does that make sense?
You can take my bike.
No, I'm too heavy for your bike, love.
What? Pa rides it.
Well, Pa's not going to ride it anymore. And this is Summer's little one.
This one's little. Oh, did you? Didn't know it would do that. Oh, the dog thinks it's a boy.
You can't really even get your foot on it, can you?
No.
Yeah, see, that's why I wanted that built in. You kind of need to. Is there a better
Are
shovel?
you done with your shovel, bro?
Yeah. When you're up there too, get a bit of shovel. There's a few other shovels, but I thought you were filming, that's why I didn't grab the whole heap.
Same. I was gonna grab one. Like that big one?
Did you make enough of a mess in the hole so the roots can get going?
Yes, I sure did.
Did you break up the roots at the bottom?
Yep.
All right, so we are looking for, because Mānuka can grow up to 4 metres in size. So we're looking for quite open areas where the sun can get to them readily during spring and summer, but also we're trying to fill in gaps along the creek line. So we're going to do them all the way along because we're trying to keep this area forest-like, so that you know, there's a mixture of everything all through here. The bees can forage through here, birds can make nests and things like that. Because this little sort of thoroughfare that we've got all fenced off either side is we're trying to rehabilitate for wildlife and stuff. So when Brock does his relocations of different monitors and snakes and lizards and, you know, anything, bobtails, he lets them go in here and they can work their way up and down the creek where they've always got water, they've always got access to different sorts of food and things like that, and nothing can really hurt them. There's no real predators here. I mean, we do have foxes, but they would have that in the wild anyway. But as far as our own animals, we don't keep cats. We can't stand cats. They're terrible for the environment. But Mina is also very good with those sorts of animals because we've you know, saved bobtails before and, you know, rehabilitated and released them. So we know that she's really good with them. So this is quite a safe place for relocating animals. And that's the plan. Keep it nicely forested and dense.
Grace, I need that.
And it'll also help along the creek area where there are sections that the water washes away the sides. Mānuka root systems are like a net, and they net the ground together so that there's not a lot of erosion. So that's another thing we're trying to do here, because the creek has had erosion problems, it looks like, for very, very, very many years, well before we bought it. So they, I don't know if it was the people before us or the ones before them that actually started the process of planting, and I'll show you when I turn the camera around different trees that they have put in here to try and help fix that problem.
Mum,
Yep.
that bike's for you to go.
This kind of has a rock under it.
Yeah, I know, that's what we did. Pick up. So, Mum can go up.
See, these are callistemons. There's different types of tea tree and stuff through here. You can see where they've planted lines of things all through the edges of the creek. And we're just trying to keep that going. We've left, like, we don't collect wood from this area because it creates habitat for lizards and birds, hollows in trees for birds, possums. Do we get possums here?
Yeah.
All kinds of things. So anything that occurs in nature, we're trying to protect.
Do a video through here and I'll get the trail cams to set up trail cams.
On your channel.
Yeah, I'll do that tonight.
So there we go. There's our first Mānuka plant planted here, and you can see It's got a few little light green leaves where it's starting to come back after being shocked by our bore water. Our bore water's not, it's got a little bit of salt in it, so even though it gets treated by the Hydro Smart, this tree would rather fresh. So we know the forecast is that we're going to get a week's worth of rain, so this is the perfect thing in our opinion, perfect time to start planting. And you'll notice the ground cover here is really quite thick. This is very spongy. Have a look at my foot.
It's not underground.
So, no, because it's been dry for so many months, Grace. So it's quite spongy. So we're pulling off this top layer, digging our hole, and then like saving that top layer to put back on over the plant once we've planted it. Because this provides a mulch and it will help keep the ground wetter to keep the tree wetter as long as possible. So I'll show you one. You dig in your hole, honey. There's the stuff that we've kept from this hole. So what we've got to do is stir up the dirt, dig it around, even leave it a bit loose. I think that's deep enough, sweet. Just dig around the sides to keep it a bit loose there so that it can start growing.
Yeah.
Summer's got one going here.
Yeah. Rock's going to go grab.
That drill thing.
No.
Oh, did he run?
An axe we found.
Oh.
Me and him went bushwalking and found an axe.
All right. So I cut the ground up. That's cool. This one's doing a lot better. Look at it. Beautiful little bush. So if you have a look here, all along this area, you can see all the plants that have been planted by a previous owner of this property in the efforts to try and revegetate this area, help with salt scald, because this is a salt scald area. I believe it's from all the yucky chemicals that the farmers use on their crops and stuff for weeds. Yep, give it a big stir around. Yeah, so you have a good look here. So we have kangaroos come through here and get all these grasses and things. See all these different trees? They've definitely been planted, because a lot of the places they've been planted in lines, and that's why we don't let animals graze through here. We want to keep this quite natural and allow it to rehabilitate. Yeah, love, I'll help you. Do you want me to show you an easy way to do that? All right, so Gracie, ready?
Yeah.
Squeeze the edge of the pot, hold the plant, just tap the edge of the pot. Look at those roots. I like to open them up a little bit, tease them out, just kind of show them that they can grow. They can spread out and start
Been
growing.
in the pot for a bit.
They're starting to get a bit pot bound, aren't they? So we'll pop it in, and we don't want it quite that deep. So it's all right. You did a good job. But that's what we want. We want nice soft dirt for it to
Start
start.
like just covering them.
Which focus on the camera. What? No. This is beautiful. That's why I said don't spread the dirt out too much.
Yeah.
Keep it in a neat pile, and then that way you don't struggle to do
And
it.
then I'll start putting this back on. Kind of broke a bit. So like it kind of fits.
Yep, so we're gonna push that in there. Mānuka honey has incredible healing powers, as well as a unique texture and taste. The tree itself is an evergreen shrub or a small tree with white and occasionally pink flowers and small rigid leaves that have a sharp tip. The fruits are woody capsules that appear on the plant all year round. Mānuka honey is produced from the characteristic nectar from the sweet-smelling flower of the Mānuka tree. Rich in amino acids, vitamins B and C, antioxidants, minerals, proteins, carbohydrates, and bioactive compounds. Mānuka honey is a superfood and at the forefront of natural health and sciences. No other honey has the volume or complexity of natural components at work like Mānuka honey. The remarkable properties of the Mānuka tree and its nectar have been understood by New Zealand's Indigenous Maori population for almost a millennia. The importance of Mānuka features in the role it has had for centuries as a traditional remedy, and that importance is even recognised in Maori creation stories. Maori people have had a long relationship with the Mānuka tree. They call it taonga or treasure, and found a staggering amount of uses for it, from food to traditional medicine uses and all manner of tools and artefacts. Infusions made with the leaves were used to reduce fevers and treat stomach and urinary problems. The gum produced from the tree was used as a moisturiser for burns and to ease coughing. Extracts from the bark were used as a sedative and a mouthwash, as well as to treat diarrhea and fever. Early European settlers were also quick to discover uses for this versatile plant. On Captain Cook's voyage of discovery around New Zealand, his crew boiled the leaves of the Mānuka tree to make tea. Cook also brewed a beer using Mānuka and rimu leaves and found it, to quote, exceedingly palatable and esteemed by everyone on board. The wood of the Mānuka tree has been used extensively by New Zealanders as it is hard and straight-grained. It has been used to fashion a vast range of tools, implements and structures, such as beds, houses, combs, paddles, canoes and spears. It is also highly valued as firewood. Today, sawdust from the wood is commonly used as a flavouring agent when smoking fish and meat. Essential oils from the leaves are also used commonly and form the basis of a variety of products. Mānuka is widely known as a delicious and high-quality honey. It is made by bees that pollinate the Mānuka flower, which is native to New Zealand and blooms just 2 to 6 weeks per year. Mānuka honey can only be produced in an area abundant with native Mānuka blossoms, which is why the hives are located in some of the most remote, untouched parts of the country. This remarkable honey is used for much more than just being smeared on toast, though it is good for that too. The honey is highly valued throughout the world for its rare and complex properties. I think they'll grow around it.
Pretty stuffed.
Okay, push it in like a bulldozer. That's it. Down the other side. Good job. Yeah, fine.
3 done.
No, I think that's...
We're getting through it. I found that the ground is quite dry and I think a little bit hydrophobic. Look at this little guy. Little seedlings popping up from the trees in here. Because we don't have anything grazing in here, they don't get damaged, so eventually this will be beautifully forested. You're looking like a drowned rat, sunbums. Little bird. Alright, over here the water's actually flowing. How nice. So I want to show you guys, this is not even the worst of it, right? See where the creek, when it flows very fast and quite heavy, it's undermining the land here. So the aim is to try and shore this up It's going to take a lot of work because we have a huge piece of land we're working with. But the root systems are actually netting all the sand together, all the, you know, dirt and sand and whatnot. So what we plan to do along here, see how the trees help sort of hold everything back? We are going to move a heap of dead wood across the creek in lines all the way down, and then we're going to try and fill in these areas with dead wood so that all this build up that flows down, all the leaves and all that sort of humusy stuff, will hold up behind the wood and the sticks and all those sorts of things, and hopefully stop it eroding, and then it will have to go back down through the path here. So that's, I think, potentially why there's so many rocks through here. I feel like maybe the farmers had put them through here to sort of slow it down and stop the erosion. You reckon? From under the ground? Maybe. There's quite a lot there. So that's really why we're trying to heavily tree this area all the way along both sides. So the Mānuka's not the end of it. That dirt's nice, isn't it? Nice and rich. We just need it to be nice and loose. And it isn't. Hard work. It's only 60 trees. What's that guy that you watched that planted, was it thousands?
Yeah, but his is whole different. It's all soft soil, and he's got this little talk. It goes in, pong, bang, down, pong, bang. It has tiny.
And he had tiny little saplings, yeah. But so we're making a difference just like him, but just harder work. Not in record timing. Here she comes. We've got Grace to get the mattock for us so that digging the ground is a little bit easier. So this spot has been in a lot of our videos. That's the dam at Pioneer. You do, you're like a drowned rat. So that's the dam in Pioneer paddock, and this part of the creek is where we often have barbecues and campouts with our friends. So we're going to put a few around that will grow nicely on the edge and stop it sort of eroding. So here, hold this. What I've been doing is scraping up a heap of humus, leaves and grasses that act like a sponge around the tree. Make sure it's fully smushed in. And just push it. Don't cover the stem, but create an area that will absorb the rain while it's raining and slowly water it when it's not raining. Alright, we're a heap of drowned rats. We're freezing cold. We had 60 to plant, but we've left the trailer there. It's like drizzling and every now and again heavily raining on us. So we've decided to go back, get warm for the day and have a break, and pick it up tomorrow if the rain's not too heavy. So we'll take you along for that too, but it's getting too cold and we don't want to get sick. Okay, it's day 2 of Mānuka planting. We skipped a day because we had to cut up all the animals that we butchered and put them in the fridge. But we're all planting now. This is a bit of a scald through here where water rushes through. So we do want to try and get this area nicely treed and regenerated. How you going there, girl? You said that because we left the trailer down here, that we had all the trees in. They're all nicely soaked, and there's the greens are coming back on these. So we've got Jackson with us today as well.
Yeah. While you're holding it, I'm gonna break up. No, it's fine.
Jaxie, can you grab that pot for me, darling?
Why you walk right in the middle of that?
Quickest way to get your heads cut open.
Split in half. Wait, leave that out.
Another one.
Do we have another hole anywhere?
So you see, they all started coming back with this new rain. Is this your hole, Jaxie?
Yeah, I did it with the thing, but Brock's digging it out with the shovel.
The matic.
You did it with the mattock. And Summer's teased the root system out beautifully.
Yeah.
Too close.
Oh.
They grow up to 4 meters wide, love.
So,
I keep saying that to you. We're going to keep going up there too. Hop out the way. It's lightly, a little bit clay, isn't it?
That's very much.
you made a shovel.
We can't go there.
It's right there are trees. We're going to keep going up that way. We're going to fill in that section over there. That big wide section.
Yeah, that happened
That's
to me
enough.
and I got it in my t-shirt.
That's enough, darling.
Yeah, that's good, that's good, that's good.
It's fine.
Wait.
It's fine.
Wait.
No, you don't impact it.
No, we make it soft.
Fingers.
Heads.
Heads are fine, they grow back.
So do fingers.
No.
Yeah, sometimes.
We should test that theory.
Yep, Jackson's bigger. No, Jackson's.
Mine.
Yep, Broncos. I volunteer.
I'll volunteer. Oh, you've even got a butcher's knife in there.
We found it in the paddock.
Oh, is that the one I found? Oh, no, never mind.
Fishing knife.
Yeah, I found that.
Yeah? Where did you find it, bub?
Ready? Found out near the, you know where the creek is? Like that, down one?
Like
Yeah,
this.
found it there.
So you get it down so there's no air pockets near the roots.
We're walking through, eh?
Anyway, I'll grab some.
No, I'll bring the trailer with the
One.
the trees. Hey, love? Yeah, all clearing where there's all the grasses. We'll plant it all through there.
I think he came off his bike.
Lucky, that's why we wear helmets.
And she's like, Jackie, you right, I saw that.
Definitely came off his bike.
That's lovely smell.
It's a bit clayey, but
Yeah, but that's all right. Tea tree are quite a hardy bush. Fill that side in.
I'm collecting all the pots.
Okay, honey. Good teamwork.
I got it. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna
Look
bury
at
it.
that beautiful rich dirt. Yeah, we can bury it. Happy with that?
Justin, are you burying? Oh, Grace, are you burying? Yeah, Grace is burying. Okay.
So I've just gone around and dotted them around this section. You probably have never seen this section in our videos before. Just to give you some idea of where we are. Wait for Jackson and his noisy bike to go. Stand it up straight, Grace. Have it nice and straight. It's not straight, love.
I know.
Use the dirt. Don't break that up. That goes on top.
I know. I'm just.
Stand her up straight. Move her over. Yeah, that's it. So just to give you some idea of where we are. If you look straight through the trees there, you'll see the horse. So Whisper's in, that's
We couldn't get him.
tree dam. That's where the tree section is, below tree dam. We've left the sheep in here with the horse, and all of the steers and the bull and the babies that are getting ready to be grow out for meat. They've gone in the big grassy pasture,
Yep.
which we call Pioneer. And we are planting the rest of the Mānuka through here because all these grasses, like I said at the start of the video, act like a bit of a mulch and keep it damp and keep it protected. But we also want this section, see it's quite bare, and there's the creek line running through here.
It's not being no more, Mum.
Anymore. So yeah. Then eventually, because this is nice and flat and everything in here, and there's a water source there that is constantly got water in it, we could actually put the bees here eventually if we needed to, and they would do just fine. Good girl. How was that? We hope you enjoyed it. That's just the start of our endeavours to try and fix this area and make it more treed for the birds and the bees. Fix all the erosion and salinity issues that we have, because around us we just have broadacre cropping and lots of issues come with that conventional farming. So we're trying to be a little bit more regenerative and repairing. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video and the information on the Mānuka. I got all that off the internet for you and decided to try something different and read it to you guys. If you did like it, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It helps us out heaps. Keep leaving comments. We love all the comments and read everyone and try to reply to every single one. So yeah, until the next video, take care of each other and bye for now.